sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Hey guys, it's Bulbasaur 13. Who went and blocked the only path out of here? Anyway, there's no way I can sell my merchandise. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in this village, right? So you must know that guy Susano. You can get him to come here. First of all, I'm a effing god, so I'm gonna kick your ass with my divine retribution. And second of all, I don't belong to anyone because, like I said, I'm a god. But no, I do not know that Susano bitch. Anyway, yeah, okay, so he's a descendant, yeah, he's like the grandson of, or the great-grandson of Nagi or something. And yeah, the crazy taxi arrow points you to his house as if you did not know where his house was. It's a middle-aged warrior, Susano, claiming to be the son of Nagi. He's famous around here for his mindedness, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. That's actually, many people don't know, but Nagi actually was just like Susano. And yeah, the Kushi thing. Yeah, if you read it, looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. Wonder if this guy actually trains at all. What the? Huh? So you just have to tackle him. If you talk to him, he'll be like, oh, Kushi, let's, you know, or whatever the hell. He'll be dreaming about, like, making love to Kushi or something. Ah, I feel so well rested. I plan to meditate underground. Ah, man, I should have shown that off. Whatever. But I fell fast asleep. Huh, who are you? And what business do you have with the Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior, Susano. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Susano's like one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for an apprentice. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a magi like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn but no brains. Quit messing around and come out with us. You snuck in here again. Quit bugging me. You bug. I told you don't call me a bug. Come on, Ammy. We're taking him with us. Well, what do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? What will the neighbors think? Like, yes, this game has incredible dialogue. You know, Susano, you could just unlatch your legs and get off. I mean, yeah, you'd get face, you know, you'd skid your face on the floor, or, you know, you'd skid your face on the ground, but, you know. You mean you brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? I prepared to taste wrath of my trusty blade, Tohen Baku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano? Yep, none other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor I ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path, is it really getting in my way? It's really getting in my way. Can you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It's certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then. No time like the present. Go for it. Wait, a boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. Seen that guy ever train seriously. Yep, so we have to go get him. Yeah, and he just goes behind his house to his training grounds. Yeah, or actually just to lay down. That rock you can't do nothing about yet. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size, I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Huh? Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at this time. Yep, he just wanted an excuse to get drunk. Yep, he just pretended to train so he could get drunk. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Training will have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today? What can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way. Yeah, and so basically, no matter how many times you talk to him, that's the result. You'll just, get him to say, why do today what you can put off to tomorrow? That's the Susanoo way. Yeah. Alright, so now that we've saved, alright, so this is the sake brewing girl. Can't remember which house is which, like which house makes the actual sake. I think it's this one. Alright, yep, it's this one. Yep, see. Whoa, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. I love how the characters in this game don't have mouths except for Amaterasu and Isun. Sake brewer Kushi. But we don't even know that yet. Working in the fields again, are ya? Isun. Oh, you're riding on a wolf. Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I tell you, I've got something I think you'll like. Hee. It's just some leftover stock from the star, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll tell you what I've got. Alright. It's just some leftover stock from the star. Yep, and she gives it to you. Yep. You take Vista of the Gods, yeah. You get some rice balls. And bale of rice. Whoa. Damn. Anyway. Now, yep, we get to, we should just get drunk and then get hammered, okay? That's my suggestion. Because I'd love to see the baby of Amaterasu, which is actually the story of Okami Den, which is the sequel to this game. Amaterasu as a child, and hold it right there if I don't. Yeah, and then, so I'm just going to skip this text, I'm just going to explain it. And, so yeah, we offer Vista of the Gods. But, yeah, and then Susanoo's child, which is a guy that looks like a girl, and Amaterasu's child, which is a girl. I think maybe it's a boy, I'm not sure. But, yeah, the name's like Chitterbasu or something. Yeah, and that's the heroes of the Okami Den, is the children of these two. So, in fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of the sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. So this is clear. Let the training begin. Now you talk to him again. Oh, and I just love this song. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. And right here, he's not even powerful enough to slash that little dummy. You actually have to slash it for him. If you don't, he'll be like, what happened? Why couldn't I slash it? Your eye is on this. Susanoo style exploding implosion. Hiya. Style exploding implosion. It's really funny how he thinks he did everything, but we're doing everything. That's amazing. You sliced a huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you were Nagi's descendant. You're someone like you to have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. He's sweating. Now I can start doing business again. Oh, you just wanted to tinkle? Ha, just had to make that reference. Anyway. Oh, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Ha ha ha. And he runs off. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us, yeah, because we did all the work. Think he'll be okay in the monsters outside the village? Ah, glorious Amaterasu. And there's the butt again. Anyway. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to witness the great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? Typical Isu. I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isu, 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 Isu. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back in your kimono if you say that again. My word! I just love that. How relaxing, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up. Or do something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of this village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting the remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away, as well as my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. And Amaterasu's just sleeping like, yeah, I know, whatever, I'll do it. You know, oh man, this is getting heavy. Oh, wow. That sounded wrong. Okay, great and powerful Amaterasu. Could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. These are not all the guardian saplings, but this is just those are like the two nearby ones. Alright. I have grown tired. I haven't the strength, and there's what pattern. I'm not gonna, okay, starting out, I'm not gonna point that out every time. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Materasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Alright guys, we just have 2 more things here to wrap up in Kamiki Village, and then we'll go finally to the 3rd area of the game, which is just out that way. I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush seals. Anyway, Ami, I gotta know what could possibly go wrong. Seriously, dude, you just had to say that, didn't you? Hey, didn't you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Okay, so guys, I'm going to meet you in the next episode, because there you go. There's the merchant shop. Next episode. Hey everybody, it's Bulbasaur13, and this is the merchant. Okay, then I guess I better offload some stock here before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do some shopping, pup. Yes, and then you can sell stuff. You'll get treasures and like fish later. Those go for big money, and you can actually sell them for money. But tools, and you know, you can sell stuff you have. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cancel out. What you want to do here, I mean, he has a bunch of stuff. Those are called vengeance slips because they make you have temporary invincibility. And exorcism slips. Who doesn't love a nice exorcism slip? Ah, doesn't it? Yeah. These two items are useless. I mean, I pretty much find them useless. Plus, you find them so many times, so they're pretty much worthless to buying. And holy bones. Really, don't worry about it. I'm actually not going to do any shopping except for you're going to want to have at least 5 of each of these seed bags because, you know, you'll be feeding, you know, animals. The meat and the fish, you won't actually use a fish feed bag until, like, halfway done with the game, so don't worry about it. And meat feed bags aren't until a little later, so we don't need to have that many. Alright, so yeah, we basically just sold ourselves out, but that's what it was for. Alright, yeah, so now we have this. Oh yeah, and we got a Traveler's Charm for, like, as a reward. If you use that, your Godhood goes up by 1 level. Yeah, I never explained Godhood. Godhood, if you have, like, a Skull and Crossbones, that means you have negative Godhood, which means your attacks and your brush techniques power gets lowered a bit, and you're more susceptible to hits, you know? But when you have, you know, nothing on the screen, yeah, that just means you have normal, you know, you basically all your attacks are just normal, and you're susceptible to hits and all that. If you have Wolf engulfed in red on the lower left corner, that means you have level 1 Godhood, which means you can take 1 hit and not get damaged, and it means that your brush techniques and everything get raised like by 1 level. If it's engulfed in yellow, that means you have level 2 Godhood, which means, of course, you know, your stuff rises 2 levels, and stuff like that. And I'm going to have to cut this into 2 parts because my camera's battery's going out. Alright, and if you have Godhood engulfed in green, then that means you have max Godhood, level 3, all your stuff gets boosted to, like, max, you're really speedy, and you can take 3 hits without, you know, stuff. Alright. Yay.